Welcome to another AWS Chaos. I'm Philip, the Flying Chillip, and it appears that we do not have an opening title this time.
That's never a good sign.
Yeah, all I know about this match is Jimmy told me before he came out that he's witnessing an open challenge to any of the current #1 contenders in that chamber for the future AWS Chaos title.
So someone's gonna be stuck in a chamber with that psycho right there?
Here's what the deal was. Jimmy said that if he wins, he gets added to the chamber. Nobody
Jimmy, stay away from the audience.
No, Jimmy,
get away from the audience. Jimmy,
don't make me get the shot caller. I'll get it. All right, anyway.
I'm sorry, just last time an audience member lost an ear.
And a wrestler too. But as I was saying though, if Jimmy wins, he gets added to the chamber. But if he loses, he becomes the person he lost to's slave for the rest of his career. And
I'm really scared.
What happened to the lights? Super, this isn't part of the show.
Wait, what?
The lights aren't supposed to go out like this.
What is the song playing? What is this? What's happening?
Philip, I'm scared.
Philip, I'm terrified.
Is it? No! He's back!
No!
He was found!
Oh no!
He heard the challenge. Larry is no longer. Whoa! He got huge.
And his opponent from your
He took the same steroids that Garfield took.
I don't think those are steroids. I think he's consumed a lot of souls since he last left.
Oh god, this is what happens when you let a monster like this roam free.
I didn't think he'd further mutate.
So that's what all those murders I've been hearing about in the news were all about. Who's this guy?
I never recall about Larry always gets cut off halfway when he says, "Oh God, he's coming for me."
I'd add that he certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. Would you agree, Byron? Yeah, this isn't going to be easy.
I'm at lost for words.
But he knew that when he
I
signed
didn't know
up.
he
It's only
mutate
fitting that his return would be yet another match with Jimmy Nutrin.
It appears he's letting some of the souls roam free a little bit as it surrounds his body and turns on the lights.
Just not the one on top of his head.
Now that was his first soul. He takes that one with pride.
I think that Soul's now content with being on top of a cucumber's head because it's all calm now.
I mean, no matter which situation you're in, you'll get used to it after a while. Except for like...
I'm already terrified by this match, and it hasn't even really started yet.
I was gonna say with the exception of Hell, except these two are trapped in a cell. Not because I think it would go for a good match, but because I feel like if it weren't for the cell, somebody would already be dead by now.
Like the ref.
Guys,
Yeah, the ref...
We should probably should have had the ref stay out of the cage.
It's okay, he's Asian.
Oh,
And you
okay.
have to love the enthusiasm this crowd
Jimmy.
to Japan
I
is
see
showing right now.
Larry also went and bought himself a nice pair of elf shoes while he was out.
Oh no, that's just his feet. What?
Oh, and he breaks free.
I'm not even
But the
shocked that's
damage
fine.
might have already been done.
Oh, nice elbow by Larry. As
So I
he's
gotta
just-
say, could Larry's newfound power lead him to a great new victory, or will Jimmy's new technical style help him prevail over Larry? Because last time these two met is when they were in a tag team match. Larry teamed with Herbert while Jimmy teamed with Glenn Martin. Jimmy and Glenn lost, although if I remember correctly, I think Glenn took the pin. So Jimmy felt unjustified.
So Jimmy has the chance to actually win a match against this creature.
I mean, he was able to flip over all 500 pounds of them, so... I mean, if somebody is insane enough to fight this monster, it's Jimmy Nutrin.
Now that's having no regard for
I
your
mean,
body.
this is making me abnormally normal in this match. Like, I don't even have anything insane to say right now.
Still, it would appear Larry's been building up his power since he left. Because look at the man.
Yeah, Jimmy just ran into him and
Last
knocked him over.
Last time he had freaking
disastrous.
Slender Man arms, but now they're like Schwarzenegger arms.
He's not
And
looking
that's
like
what
himself
Consuming
here.
Souls
He's
does,
gonna have
man.
to cut off his
It makes you
opponent's offense
bigger,
quickly.
makes you
There's just
stronger,
no way to
and it appears that
prepare
Larry has
yourself
not
for the
lost
mental
any
and
speed
physical
from
anguish
this
you go through when
newfound
competing in a
power.
Hell in a Cell match.
But it looks like it's not quite enough because Jimmy is now doing
Jimmy
this.
appears strong enough to lift him up and go for this weird type of neck breaker. But you know what? I think we're calling this match too much. So Super Zack Thunder. I've been hearing from some guy called me the other day. He goes by Snow. He's a president of some district, and he wants us to commentate on these things called the Hunger Games at some point.
Oh yeah, I made a deal with him.
Oh, I did.
You see, I was kind of low on money because a certain someone used my money for stupid shit on their show.
What kind of bastard would do that?
I know, right? It's
The
so
human
weird.
body can only absorb
Anyway,
so much of that.
so just to get some extra money, I made a deal with Snow. And now Snow's gonna pay us
And he gets
to
it with a counter.
commentate on the Hunger Games.
Wait, does this mean you're finally gonna get your own
entire
arena?
WWE locker room here.
Actually, maybe not next
think we
time,
know
but
what this
the one
is.
after that.
Well, yeah, you gotta begin construction, obviously.
Yeah.
Construction takes time. I mean, do you know how long it took me to build this arena?
About 5 minutes.
And he lands the slam.
1,800
Big
years.
opportunity
Like, that's what the
It took you
Egyptian-
1,800 years to design this.
Yeah,
this.
I traveled back in time, and instead of having them build the pyramids, I had them build the AWS arena. It also comes with wheels, so we can travel around without having to take everything
Do
to
they
the
have
I see
the
it,
shit
this
that's
might
in
be a good
arena
time for the
way back
finisher.
then?
Oh, I provided the tools. They just did the hard work.
I gotta say, I'm impressed by their work.
Thank you. Well, you can also thank my
there's
currently
the
assigned general manager of AWS Chaos. As it turns out, Pink Guy is my GM, which is why his face is absolutely everywhere.
Oh, I thought that was just a
You'd
dead
have to
meme you
think
decided
hitting the
to
finisher here could end
kill
this
even
thing.
more.
Are you calling my show the Dead Meme
Back in
brand?
from the floor.
Yes.
You know, just because something is true doesn't mean
Huge
it
move
hurts
right
any
there.
less.
It's still true, though. You need more money.
This guy's
Well,
a
your
machine.
brand's the old movie brand.
What'd you say about my brand? They're called classic movies?
Oh yeah, 'cause everybody
brutal
remembers
impact.
Atomic Blonde,
And he goes for the
and
pin. He's not done
Butterface.
fighting yet.
And the match
Everybody
continues.
does remember that.
And
No, I'm
Byron
talking
is
about
still down
Butterface.
after that one.
Yeah, that did some
Butterface.
big time damage,
Yeah,
Michael.
that was Buttercup after she got annihilated by X-23.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
She was
it's-
not great.
Completely unnecessary.
Yeah, I
Grade
think
your
she's still in the
opposition
hospital to this day, in fact, after that
I got
match.
sued up the ass by Professor Utani.
for. He's in a tough
Well,
spot
that's
here,
his
Corey.
fault for looking like
And if he
Samurai
doesn't
Jack.
get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Yeah,
Whack.
I can agree with that.
Michael, that gives
Wait a
you
minute,
meaning
what's
to
Jimmy doing?
Have a seat.
Is he? He's got a weapon.
Michael, that gives you
But he's
meaning
not
to
dropping it.
Have a seat.
Jimmy, what are you
Doing some
doing?
more damage
Oh!
Is this an
What?
Is this an Extreme Rules AWS match where the weapons are actually used?
Well, technically, this is Hell in a Cell. So maybe that's why he's using one. It's like, technically not Extreme Rules, so I can keep the tradition alive.
It's got to be over now.
Still,
This
an
is
actual
his
weapon
opportunity
was
to
used.
win this thing.
I think that's how
Never
bad.
happens.
That's how badly Jimmy wants that chance to prove himself.
But it looks like Larry does not want
Whoa!
Just throws him.
That was some good
So
airtime
hard.
too.
Goes him in the
Holy
corner.
shit,
What's he going for
Larry.
now? Oh god, I'm scared. What's he gonna do to him?
Oh no,
Oh, man, what a draw.
Larry.
Can
I
he
seen him
finish
only
off
do
here?
this to one other man, and it made his head
Shoulders are
explode.
down.
He calls this the Devil's
Oh, man, I
Harvest.
thought he had him.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Ain't no stopping him now.
I think Jimmy died.
Yeah, this. Okay. Good night. 1, 2. What? Okay, so Jimmy.
Tough situation.
I think it's
here.
because
Yeah,
Jimmy
you
is
have to
so
think this is
insane that
not gonna
pain
end
just
well.
does not affect him.
Or maybe it makes him. Maybe it's his drive.
You're saying Jimmy's a masochist?
He bit his
It's
dude's
starting to
ear
look
off.
bleak
Like
for
he
him
was.
now.
Like
Looks
Glenn
to me
Martin
like
was
he
supposed
just
to
took a
originally
walk.
team with
For a
somebody
while
else.
there, it
But then
looked
some
like
guy's
he was
ear
gonna
went
take this
missing.
match. It's
And then I found
amazing
Jimmy
how
with an ear in
quickly
his
things can
mouth, so I was
change
like,
here
hey,
in
can you
WWE.
replace Billy Martin's tag team partner? And you want to know who that?
So a man's ear went missing. You found the kid with an ear in his mouth. You didn't think
Yeah.
to put two and two together.
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Man's
No
ear
kidding.
went
Who
missing.
knows what'll
Yeah.
happen
You then
next?
find another man with a ear in his mouth.
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, what a German suplex. But I don't know
So anyway,
how
back to
much
the
gas
match.
he has left,
You see,
guys.
Jimmy is
Jimmy-
punching Larry in the butthole as he.
Wait. Let's see, like an electric.
Oh!
Big shot.
That was like an electric chair flip over.
Jimmy, what are you taking? Because you do not look strong at all.
Pretty
You
about
managed
that
to
tackle.
I
just look like a giant cucumber monster.
I guess it's the power of having a giant head, at least as big as the game would allow. The game of life.
Taking on any more damage here.
Larry is
Very
now getting a
well
little bit
aimed. The
cocky.
beginning of
He
the
does have
end.
the size advantage.
I mean, he does tower over that
Set
small
really
child.
with the knee
By the way,
drop.
we're sponsored by KFC and the Golden Truth. That's why we have the KFC there. So
Thanks for mentioning that out of nowhere.
Also,
He can pin his opponent right here.
AWS Network, $99.99 a
Jesus
month.
Christ, Philip.
I just
How
need-
many times do I have to tell you
What
this?
we're seeing here.
We do not have an AWS network.
Oh no, we do. It's
That's
just all I
never
need is all of your
existed.
credit card information, and it's.
I'm
good.
not giving you anything. Neither are they.
What about the? No, not the audience.
No. People, we do not have a network.
What about our dedicated
Don't listen to him.
fan?
It's a scam. He's trying to steal your money.
I don't know what
He
you're
did the
talking
same
about.
thing to me.
This might just be
What?
one of
You
the
let
most
me
intense
use your
Hell in a
credit
Cell
card.
matches
Am I
I've
allowed
I
to?
seen
didn't.
in quite
I went
some
looking
time,
for it,
guys.
found out it was
Control.
missing from my wallet, and I found it in your back
I
pocket.
can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. This could do it.
Oh, wait.
One, two.
I thought he had
Wait,
to
wait,
pay
wait.
for sure.
I'm
No,
just
that's
as shocked
back
as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
I have to hide it from the government somehow. They're trying to track us,
Okay,
man.
we're gonna go back to the match. As we see, Jimmy goes for a pin, but it doesn't work as Larry easily kicks out of it.
If I obeyed all the rules of the government, we would not have Larry, okay? And oh, Jimmy made the soul bleed.
Wait, what?
The souls
He
are
actually
leaking
penetrated the creature's skin.
Barely at 2.5.
out. Wait, think.
This is like
Brain blast.
This is almost as epic. This is more epic than whenever Beowulf had that epic
One,
fight with
two.
Gets out of the way.
Grendel.
Oh,
Oh, and he reverses it.
It's the new Beowulf and Grendel.
Second time.
This
Beowulf and Grendel
exceed-
are pussies.
I just said this exceeds that.
Good.
Can
I
he
was
score the
like,
pin?
yeah. Jimmy, Larry was able to kick out of that brain blast.
If Beowulf was a
And he
psychotic
throws him
little,
again.
if Beowulf was a psychotic little boy with brain blast.
Oh, you
and-
mean the child?
yes? And Grendel was a.
As the child kicks
cucumber.
out after being thrown like a baby.
This one's getting ugly.
Larry,
You
he's
might
got to
wanna
think,
turn away
man.
if you have a
Does he
weak
plot
arm.
another Devil's Harvest? Or does he have any other tricks up his sleeve?
I don't know, but he's getting thrown to the corner. And I'm not.
I am amazed by how
Okay.
many times Jimmy has been able to lift him up in this match. I think
Jimmy's
he's-
been training, man. He's been hitting the Chaos Gym.
I wonder if he's seen
And
Garfield.
there it is. That has
Oh.
got to be it.
Garfield's
Will
the
he
go to
be
gym.
victorious? One.
No, it's just the power of
You
lasagna.
can't teach
As
much
Larry goes for
tenacity we're
another.
witnessing here.
He's going for another Devil's Harvest.
It looks like he still
Is
has
this
his
it
stats
for
left
Jimmy?
in the tank.
Let's see.
One,
two. No.
Oh, what?
He kicked out 2 Devil Harvests.
Larry might need a new finisher after this, because it appears that Jimmy's just like, that's not going to
I
put me
can't
away,
believe
man.
everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so
Now
physical.
Larry's just trying to break his neck. Larry's like, if I can't
He's
beat you,
going for
I'll
straight.
kill you.
He's going
Not how
for
many
straight up
times you
murder
fall,
now.
but how many times you get
I
up?
think Jimmy's laughing a little bit. I think he enjoys it.
We've already established that that kid is a masochist. So.
Oh! Okay,
round
I
the
think his
ropes.
neck's broken now. It has to be. Wait, no, Jimmy's head's still in place. I guess having a giant head makes your neck immune. As Larry attempted an RKO, but he gets punched in the soul for
I
it.
don't care how tough you are.
And gets punched out of here.
Oh,
Why
he
is
just
Jimmy
got
so
eliminated from the Royal
strong?
Rumble.
God damn.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
suicide dive inside of a cell? When is the last time we've seen that? I don't think we've ever seen that on our
Yeah,
show.
that's
There may be
a
no
new
coming
thing.
back from this in-
Stewart.
Jimmy's an innovator.
Holy crap, Jimmy. This...
Jimmy's not fucking around this match. He's like, no, I'm gonna win. I
He
don't care if you're a
won't-
giant cucumber. I'm gonna beat you.
He wants to be inside that chamber more than anything. He will kill Carl to get in that chamber.
Back now inside the ring.
I think he might have actually already killed Carl.
You know, I haven't seen Carl in a few months actually.
This one's for good measure.
Actually, I've not seen him since you hired Jimmy.
Well, I hired Jimmy after he escaped from that asylum.
What an amazing stretch.
And ever since then,
Put an
Carl's been
exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
wonder if she moved
Moves
the
like
planet.
that end matches, Cole. Period.
As Larry just drives his claws into Jimmy's side, and oh god, Larry is just.
Jimmy's taking a lot of abuse this match.
If there's somebody that can bring the brutality back at Jimmy, it is Larry.
Then he gets elbows the soul right. Oh,
The monster and the psycho.
he just went for a cheap shot to the balls.
Larry did not appreciate the shot to the cucumber, man. The little Larry, if you will.
Guys, when you
Will this be
As-
it?
What
One,
is Larry gonna
two.
attempt?
Oh man, I mean that was so.
Oh,
no,
He's,
no.
he's stealing Jimmy's move.
Oh!
Now
He
that's
threw him right across the ring.
What a hell of a German super.
Good, will this be it? 1,
Two. What?
Jimmy's
Last
out.
second, Larry is
he
pissed at
gets
the
it with a
ref.
reversal.
Ref, you're gonna have to
Oh,
run.
and he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you.
Run for your
Larry's
life
going
after
for
this
desperate
match.
measures now as he's just smashing all of his weight on him and trying to do this.
Smooth. You know what? I think we're calling the match too much again. And part of being a real WWE commentator, I don't know how many times I have to say this.
You're
Like
right.
the true greats
Sorry.
like Byron
Sorry.
Saxton.
We have to not even mention the match half the time.
Yeah, he's
You're right.
So, how are you today?
Oh, good. You know, just trying to think of the next big star in the company.
I think you already know who the next big star is.
Well, I did recently find a large blue-haired man and a guy who really likes the number 10. So maybe it's one of those two. We'll see next time. As Jimmy hits with another brain blast, and
Whoa!
Jimmy Nutrin defeats the Cucumber.
The child has defeated the Cucumber.
Which means Jimmy is now going to enter the Elimination Chamber with Larry, H3H3, Herbert, who else did I shoot? I haven't done...
This is your match. I don't know who the wrestlers are.
I'll have to look back, but I know there's H3H3, I know there's Herbert, I know there's Larry, and I also know that there's now Jimmy. That's at least... Oh, and Disco Bear. I almost forgot Disco Bear. So we have 5 out of our 6 opponents confirmed.
That is a very interesting group of people who just listed. I
Yep.
would never expect to see them in a match today.
And you know what?
Here
Just
is
to
your
fill in that
winner,
6th slot,
Psycho
next AWS Chaos match, we're going to find out who's going to be the
Absorbing a
6th
huge amount
man.
of punishment there.
Any way you slice
Damn,
it.
that.
As we see that throw in the
Win
replays there,
right
that was
there
quite a
is
powerful
beyond
throw, I
important.
must say. He like,
And guys,
I am
that's
Jimmy
exactly
flew.
the type of action
I
viewers
think
come
if
to
Larry
expect
fought
here at
anybody
Hell in a
else,
Cell.
he would have squashed them. But thanks to Jimmy's power and heart, he
and
prevailed.
masochist nature.
And masochist nature. And where do the lights go again? Why is it? I really need to... Zach, give me your money. I need to buy better lights.
No, you're not having any more of my money.
Fine, I'll just borrow it.
No, you're not borrowing either. You're not touching a single
I'm gonna
cent
shove it
of my
all
money.
in my ass like the watch Christopher Walken had. Okay? This has been AWS Chaos. I've been Philip the Flying Chillip. This has been Super Zach Thunder.